This is a bonus live, episode 3. This is going to be subscriber-led chat, really. Subscriber-led chat. Okay? So, let me type this in. Let's see what happens. We're going with the flow. Yeah, just a community chat, really. Just a chill talk chat about whatever people come up with or whatever springs to mind on the top of my mind, really. That's what tonight's live is going to be about. I wasn't sure I was going to do a live tonight, but I've got the time, I've got the energy, and I'm just going to put the work in, really. Cracking on, keep going, and all that. So, sorry, I'll just type this in. Subscriber-led chat, and I'll put all comments read, and we'll see where we go. There we go. Start Q&A. Let's see where we go. There'll not even be anyone here, but that's all good. Let's just readjust. Hello, Jordan. How are you, man? How's it going? How's the new job going? Did you fix that riot van? Did it get fixed? I'm good, thanks, mate. I'm just turning up, Jordan. I wasn't going to do a live today, but I've decided to, so I'm going with the flow. It's going to be subscriber-led chat, and I'll be reading through the comments. I'm good, mate. I'm doing good, should I say. I'm doing good, and the van is back on the road. Nice. Was there a few of you working on it? Was it just yourself? And how's the shoulder doing? Is it better? I hope it's better, mate. I'm just warming up to this, man. Yeah, I mean, I'll talk about myself, of course, until the comments come through. So yeah. Anyway, let me read. MRI Chronic is saying hi. Hi, how are you? My name's Brad. Nice to meet you, by the way. Jonathan's saying, just me, Brad, and my shoulder is much better. Thank you. So it's just you that's fixed the riot van. You must be really skilled. You must be really experienced, Jordan. It's a very important skill to have, being a mechanic. Most people can't bloody do it. So fair play to you, by the way. Absolutely. Well done, mate. I couldn't do it. I'd have no idea. I'm absolutely terrible when it comes to cars with fixing them. I'd have no clue, if I'm completely honest. But I respect people that can. Anyway, MRI Iconic says hi. Sophie says hi. Hi, Sophie. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you, by the way. So we're going with the flow with the conversation, guys. I'm going to read all the comments, especially anyone that subscribes, of course. If you want to bring a topic up, we'll go with the flow. Of course, keeping it respectful all the way is the aim. Lemmy says, hey. Hey, Lemmy. Hi to Evie. Hi to Bobby. How are you guys doing? How's your week been? How are you doing? Hope you're all okay. Jordan's saying, oh, yes, Brad. It's good to be back working on vehicles again. Yeah, it's good to be doing what you love doing. And is there always work? Is there a lot of vehicles that come through? How many vehicles are there for that police station? I'm assuming there's going to be a lot. More Iconic is saying, I'm going to Switzerland. You're lucky, mate. I'm jealous. I've never been to Switzerland. Actually, have I been to Switzerland? I think I've been to one of the airports and that's it. But in honesty, I've never been on holiday in Switzerland, but I'd love to go. Whereabouts in Switzerland are you going at MR Iconic? Bobby says, week's been good. How's your week been? I'm in a good place, Bobby. I'm in a good place in my mind. I'm pretty chilled. I'm pretty content. I'm very calm. I'm in a good place. So, yeah. Hope you're good to hear that you're good too, Bobby. Nice one. One moment. Omar says, you're from Israel. Can I ask you a question. I'm not from Israel. What the fuck, mate? This is an English accent. This is definitely not an Israeli accent, man. You can ask me a question if you want, though, Amore. Or more, should I say, if you really want to. I don't know if I'll be able to answer it, but I'll try. But I'm not from Israel. This is an English accent, mate. Anyway, we crack on. A lot of work, Jordan's saying 100. That's a lot, mate. 100 vehicles, all being driven all the time, always out and about, up and down, going, and they drive them, obviously, police chases and whatever else that occurs, Jordan. So they'll get ragged about, those cars. They'll get worn down quicker than the average car. So yeah. Anyway, interesting. You've got plenty of work, mate. It's a good job to have. It's a good job to have. Okay, let me read the comments. MRI Iconic, is it good? Is Switzerland good? I know the Alps are stunning. I've never been, but I know that the Alps are stunning. I know that Switzerland is a very wealthy country. Lots of nice nature there. I've never actually been on holiday there. I've been to one of the airports, so I had a stopover in an airport. That's not really going there, is it? It's not. So I've never been there, but I do know it's stunning. I do know it's not the cheapest place to go, but it's very, very nice. That's what I've heard. Whereabouts in Switzerland are you going to, MRI Chronic? Bobby's asking me then, have you ever watched Killing Eve? Never heard of it, Bobby. What is it? I've never heard of it. And the station, sorry, what's your favourite film? Do you know what? That's a really good question. Right, do you know what? I'm going to pin that. What is your favourite film, guys? Mine would be Shawshank Redemption. I think it's really good, great acting, really good storyline. It's a bit sad, bittersweet kind of movie. Yeah, Shawshank Redemption from the 90s is a great movie, but there's lots of other ones, of course. Jordan's then saying the station is near the school where I used to work at. Right, so it's really close. That's ideal, Jordan. How did you get that job, by the way? Did you is it word of mouth or did you apply for it? Yorick, hi Yorick. Good to see you here. Good to see you on here again. Hope you're doing all right, mate. I'm in a good place. I'm just doing a random live. Going with the flow, talking to whoever's here, of course. And just a big thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. I appreciate you all. So thank you so much. And I'll keep going. Jonathan saying, Yorick, long time no speak. Okay, Amari's going to ask me a question. Okay, that's fine. Okay, is Israel a part of Judaism? Also, when I asked you're from Israel, I thought that when I joined you said I'm at Israel. No, I'm not from Israel. No, Amari. That's Omar, should I say? Sorry, I hope I'm saying your name right. Is it part of Judaism? I don't know, Omar. I don't know. Is it part of Judaism? Israel? I don't know. Does anyone know the answer to that question from Omar? I'm not sure, mate. I do know there's wars going on, and it's horrible, and I just want it to end, but I hope it ends. That's all I've got to say on that. It's horrible, man. Anyway, the world can be a turbulent is a bit turbulent at the moment. It can be, but you just got to keep going the best you can. MRI Conic is saying, I'm not really sure where, but thanks for letting me know. No worries, mate. Yorick saying, yes, long time. I'm always here to support. Thanks. And the feeling's mutual, Yorick. Absolutely. Jonathan saying, my gaffer, who was my babysitter and football coach. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Word of mouth. You did tell me. I forgot. I do remember. I recall you mentioning that before, Jordan. That's great. You must have impressed him for him to offer you a job. You must have impressed him. He must have thought, oh, he's a good lad. He's a good lad. He's reliable. He must have thought highly of you to offer you a job like that, or to push you in that direction. It's a really good thing. And sometimes, let's call it karma or consequences. Sometimes consequences are good consequences. They're good consequences. Everyone always mentions karma as a bad thing or consequences as a bad thing. And a lot of the time they are with some people in some situations. But sometimes I believe consequences can be good as well. Karma or whatever you want to call it can be good. If you're putting good out into the world, being a decent, hard-working, reliable person with integrity, it could give you opportunities that others might not get because of who you are and what you're about. So anyway, kudos to you, Jordan. Well done, mate. Anyway, Yorick saying, so Jordan, are you able to go live now? Yorick, you can go live on a laptop or a PC before 50 subscribers. Yeah, you can do if you wanted to. Yorick saying, you're decided to join Red Bull Short is doing great. Is it? So check, anyone that's watching, guys, please check out Jordan Talks Sports channel. He does a lot of shorts, I think, sport related, F1 related, football related, etc., etc. And anyone that's watching, please check out Yorick's channel, which is, he plays a lot of games on there, which are interactive, words of wonder. So you've got to, everyone types in the words of this puzzle game and Yorick types it in for you. It's a really good, interactive, fun, thought-provoking game that Yorick does on his channel. Plus he does stuff, creates content walking in and around London. So please check out Yorick's channel. Please check out Jordan Talk Sports channel. Anyway, I'll carry on. Jordan's then saying it is actually Yorick. I haven't been looking, and when he looked after me, I used to help him fix his car. There you go. Used to help him fix his car. Bloody hell, that's good. You got a good karma there, Jordan. Good consequences. Mad, innit, how the world works sometimes. MRI Conic is saying, if you could go to any country free of charge, where would you choose to go? By the way, I'm going to sub. MRI Conic, thank you so much for subbing. Thank you to anyone else that subbed as well. It means a lot. I appreciate you all. So thank you. I'm just going to pin MRI Conic's message there. So he's asking, he or she, sorry, I don't know. They are asking. Sorry, I don't know. I don't want to assume people's gender on here, especially when can't see the name. Sorry. Don't need to be rude, by the way. If you could go to any country free of charge, where would you go? I keep saying, I'm going to Italy. I've never been to Italy. I want to go to Rome, and that would be my number one choice because of the food, the culture, the city's beautiful, isn't it? So I'd like to go there. I know it's not very creative, but that's what I'd say. That's on top of my mind. Or am I saying? I'm asking because the Star of David looks exactly like the Star of Israel flag. Look, Israel. It could be Omar. It could be. You could be onto something there. It makes sense by what you're telling me. I'd have to research it though to give an educated answer to that question. So I'm not 100% sure, but it could be. Wee James. Hi, Wee James. Are you Scottish or English? Because I'm Scottish. Wee James, I'm English. I've got a Scottish family, but I've never met them. My granddad was Scottish. My granddad was from Perth in Scotland originally. But it was a long, that was way before I was born, fucking a long time ago. But I'm English. I've lived here most of my life, so yeah. Nice to meet you, by the way, Wee James. Yorick saying, I made some masala chai. It's an Indian tea. Tastes really good. I bet it's nice. Spicy by the sounds of it. I've had chai before. It's nice. Ziegler. Hi, Ziegler. Welcome back. I've seen you on here before. I remember your name. Welcome back. Turner's Butchers. Turner's Butchers. I think you're from Preston. Ziegler, are you from Preston? If I forgot, if I remembered, great. If I haven't, don't worry. I apologise if I get it bloody wrong. Yeah, Turner's Butchers, which is, yeah, I'm familiar with that, Ziegler. That's in Darwin and Blackburn, isn't it? Turner's Butchers. Anyway, hi, Tim. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Yeah. Watch out for the Velociraptors, Tim. Welcome back, Tim. How are you doing? Hope you're okay. MRI Conic saying, what country do you want to go to next? Italy, mate. I want to go to Italy. That's my one. I'm sticking with that. rum. Like and subscribe, or the boogeyman will come for you tonight. Friday the 13th, tomorrow, isn't it, guys? You just reminded me, Oric. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. I'm just drinking my tea. I'm just chilling my little head out. I'm reading the comments. Sorry if it takes me a while to get there sometimes, but I like to, I don't know. I'm just going with the flow. Thank you, Oric, by the way. I'm going to pin that. I'll keep changing the pin number. Yeah, it's the 13th tomorrow, isn't it? Jordan's saying I'll be dealing with a dog van next week. Wow. It'll be endless work, Jordan. You'll never run out of work. That's a good thing. MR Iconic saying I'd love to go to Italy, to be honest. Yeah, the food is amazing. It is amazing. Italian food's great. Mediterranean food is great. It's right at the top, in my opinion. There's lots of other good foods, of course. Anyway, Amineth, welcome back, Amineth. I hope I'm saying your name right. Hope you're okay. Hi back to you. How to have fun. He's saying, I'm a non-binary autistic. I have ADHD. I'm bisexual and a little bit depressed. I'm sorry to hear that. How to have fun. Why are you depressed? Why do you feel depressed? Do you love your... Oh, I'm sorry that you're feeling like that. I'm sorry that you're feeling like that. I don't know your full story. How to have fun. You're a little bit depressed. Life has ups and downs, man. It really does. Do you feel like the world doesn't understand you? Maybe. I don't want to put words in your mouth. How to have fun. If you can share more of your story, please do. I'll and then I can understand you a little bit better. But I'm just sending you some love and respect. I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling a bit down. We all get a bit down sometimes, and I know it's not nice. It doesn't feel good. And sometimes it feels like it's going to last forever, but you do get over these things eventually, but you've got to do it in your own time. It's easier said than done. I know. I get that. Anyway, Jordan's saying, I want to go to Norway. Yeah, to live near the snowy mountains. You mentioned this before, but I can't remember the name of the city. I can't remember either, Jordan. I bet you Norway's stunning. Absolutely stunning. You're saying, how is Sandra? Tell her I say hi. I will do, Yorick. Thanks. I think she's just busy. She's busy in the kitchen somewhere while I'm just talking away, if I'm honest. MR Iconic is saying, do you prefer cats or dogs? I prefer dogs. MR Iconic. I respect cats. I really, really do. They're very intriguing, very independent, very I don't give a fuck kind of attitude. I respect that. But I just love dogs. Dogs are beautiful, man. Dogs all the way. Mohammed Raja. Mohammed, what shampoo do you use? I use Head and Shoulders, Mohammed. And I'm actually sponsored by Head and Shoulders as well. So yeah, guys, get yourself some Head and Shoulders and you can have a beautiful haircut like mine. How are you, Mohammed? Hope you're okay. Tim saying, I'm good, thanks. Just leaving my daily Jurassic Park comments on the various streams, LOL. I've seen you on the other ones, mate, because I sometimes go down the rabbit hole of streams or whatever you want to call it, because I'm just bored or whatever, just filling my time up. If you're not doing anyone any harm, Tim, as I'm sure you know, you enjoy, mate. Fucking crack on. It's all good. Enjoy your Jurassic Park comments, mate. Some of them are very thought-provoking, actually, in my opinion. Anyway, how to have fun saying thank you. I don't know. It's all right. You don't have to know. You don't have to know. Sometimes it's just a feeling and it's just there. What was I going to say then? The good times don't last forever and the bad times don't last forever. So it's always changing. Ups and downs, man. Just got to make the best of it. Power through. Easy said than done. Anyway, Peter Pan says, I'm a microwave. You identify as a microwave then, do you, Peter Pan? My name's Brad. I've never heard that one before, Peter Pan. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's original. All am I saying? Also, the oil they had was only enough for one day, but a miracle happened and it lasted 8 days for the Morat in Hankua. Okay, cool. I don't know anything about that, mate, but thanks for sharing. Yorick's saying, Brad, that way you do your stream where you schedule is a really good idea. It gave us a notification ahead of time that you're going live so we can get comfortable. Thanks, Yorick. Yeah. So the way you do your stream where you schedule is a really good idea. Yeah, thanks, Yorick. Thanks for the heads up. Thanks for giving it. Thank you for sharing your perspective, because you're coming from another angle, aren't you? Anyway, I get the words out. No one that's creating something, of course, right now, the video, live vlog, and then you're just looking at it on your phone. Thanks, though, mate. I'm not getting the words out well. Sander saying, I'm here listening, LOL. Oh, nice. Thanks for being here, Sander. Yorick says hi, by the way. Omar says, like and subscribe. We're a monster to eat your toes tonight. Thank you, Omar. Thanks, mate. MR Iconic saying, yes, mate. Dogs for the win. Who agrees? Dogs or cats? I'd say dogs. It's an easy one for me, personally. Yeah. They're just lovely. They're absolute. Obviously, I know dogs can be dangerous. And I know, yeah, they can. But it's usually the owner. It's deed, not breed. It's how they're looked after. The deed of the owner, with how the animals are treated, determines the temperament and how they are. So if you bring up a dog really well, it's like a member of your family. You've got to bring them up well, though, in my opinion. You've got to look after them. Not everybody does that, though, do they, unfortunately, in this world? Sandra's saying, I'm in the kitchen as always. Oh, bit of a sexist thing from me. I don't mean to be sexist, Sandra, sorry. Sandra says hi to Yorick. Yorick says, laughing at Omar. Shout out to Omar. Absolutely. Fable. Hi, Fable. I can't say that. Forgive me, Fable. I'm crap at this. I'm crap at some words. Sue Neslet is streaming something so odd, bro. I'm so confused on what she's doing. Fable, who's that and what they're doing? There is some fucking mad people do lives. Have you seen the zombie guy that does the lives? I'm sure you've seen the zombie guy. There's some really odd ones. It's good that there's a variety, I suppose. Hudson says no. Why no, Hudson? What do you mean no? What do you mean by no? Yorick's saying stick, love hearts. What's your favourite type of food? I'm going with Italian. Italian, man. Yeah. Italian, definitely. I love different types of food too, though. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to share that. I'm all right. I'm keep changing it. Pin comment. There we go. What's your favorite type of food? Anyway, thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. I'm getting closer to 5. I think I had 420 subscribers as of this morning. I might have a couple more now, which I'm really grateful for, by the way, guys. I'm trying to get to 500 subs. Why? Why specifically 500? It's because I can become monetized then. The first step to monetization is 3,000 watch hours and 500 subs. That's my next goal. I'm going to get there, of course. It's just a matter of time. That's my next goal. Anyway, Sanders sending love and respect. Masala chai. Actually, Yorick, I'm drinking Red Bush tea, but that masala chai sounds better, if I'm honest. You're giving me an idea there, Yorick. It sounds comforting and yummy, Yorick. Yeah, I'd agree. Abes, how's it going, Abes? I hope I'm saying your name right. If I'm not, please, Abes, I hope I'm saying it right. Sorry, mate. Welcome back. Saying, hi, Brad. How was your day? And how long have you been on your live? I've been going for 24 minutes, Abes. This is a random one. I wasn't sure I was going to do this today, but I'm turning up, doing the best I can. I've had a good day, but a very calm day. I was working in the morning in Max Fax. And you're thinking, what the fuck's Max Fax? I work in the theatres. I work as a scrub nurse, as a lot of you know. And it was basically just scrubbing for the removal of teeth. Max Fax is basically removing teeth, basically. I scrubbed for that in the morning. I had a really calm morning. It was easy as hell. And then in the afternoon, I worked in urology. And I didn't even need to scrub. I just worked. There was a laser machine. I had to operate the laser machine. And the laser is used to remove ureteric kidney stones, basically kidney stones, which can be really painful. And then, they stick a wire down your private parts, which sounds brutal. And then they use X-ray and also a scope to see where they're going. And then they find the stones in the body, in the ureteric stones, basically. Sorry to say it really vaguely. And then they laser them out. And I have to operate the machine, and that's what I did today. But I had a nice day, Ebs. I had a nice day. It's chilled, easy. How was your day? Is the question. How are your studies going? Yorick saying, does your country have a custom tea, Sander? Good question. Turkey has a custom tea. Which is Turkey's custom tea? I don't know. Sander's saying hi to all the lovely and kind people. I appreciate you all. Absolutely. Thanks, Sander. Yeah, that's what the channel's about. It's about good. Well, it's about basically, not always everyone has to be open-minded, but it's about being a decent fucking person, trying to make sense of all the suffering in the world and try to be a good person and a better person. Thanks, Sander. Omoy saying, does anybody here know what I'm talking about? Judaism. Does anyone know about Judaism? I'm really, really sorry. Oh boy, I'm not good at that at all. I'm open to learning though, if anyone else knows. Yorick, Sanders is saying Yorick. Not really. We're in not a huge tea country. It's TikTok tea. It's called TikTok. It's basically red bush tea. I think it comes from South Africa. It's nice. You don't add milk or anything. There's no caffeine. I don't drink caffeine at this time. I like it. It's nice. Sanders saying Judaism. Yes. You're saying I think so. Oh my. Rose. Hi, Rose Wolf. Nice to meet you. Might have seen you on here before. I can't remember. Sorry if I've forgotten. Anyway, fun video. Waiting for the sequel. Now with excitement. Wake me up when this gets interesting. I don't know what you mean, Rose, but I've just read it anyway. MR Iconic is saying, should do a poll, dogs versus cats. I have a cocker spaniel, by the way. Do you know what, mate? How do I do that? How do I do a poll on here? Good question. Santa's saying, I don't really want that boogeyman to come. Well, you've subscribed, so the boogeyman's not going to get you. I'm joking, of course. No, it's not going to happen. It's Friday the 13th tomorrow, though. I think you might already know this. In hospitals, they don't have a bed 13. It's 12A or whatever. In cycling teams put the number 3. They put the number upside down, so it's not 13. There's a lot of instances or examples of where that superstition is still strong. That 13's unlucky. Is it right? Is it wrong? Suppose whatever, but it still affects society now, big time. Anyway, good evening, Dawn. How are you? How are you? Hope you're okay. Good to see you on here again. What was I going to say then? Did you deal with Mini Hitler? Is my question. Did you have to deal with her, or did it not even happen? Anyway, I'll move on. Trying to say, Brad, LOL. No, I love kitchen. It's my happy place. Good. If you love it, enjoy. Sanders saying, hello, old Dawn. Hello, old Dawn. Hello, Dawn. Right. Sanders, hey, Kung Fu Sander, Dawn is saying. Sanders is saying, I've had some difficult encounters lately, and I really love all the kind and lovely people in here tonight. Yeah, you've got to deal with some challenging people out there, mate. I get it. It's not easy. Sanders laughing. Okay, Omar says, also, can I become a moderator? Omar, thank you for offering. I've already got some moderators on here at the moment. If I was to add anyone else, I'd need to get to know them first. And I've only just met you on here, and you're more than welcome on here. But right now, I'm not taking anyone as a moderator. But thank you for asking anyway. Leon's then saying, favorite movie from 2025. Mine was Bring It Back. Mine was The Long Walk. I fucking love that movie. I don't know why. I really like it. Stephen King, The Long Walk. It's brutal. Really entertaining from start to finish. Right, saying, Dawn, thanks for reminding me of Kung Fu Sander. Giving a fist bump. Sander's then saying, I'm a little bit vulnerable at the moment. My empathetic, I can't say that. Emphatic self has been through it. I'm so emotional. Sorry to hear that, Sander. I suppose you've just got to, it's there right now. The emotions must be strong right now. What was I going to say to you then? Let them be. Let it be. You can't just take it away all of a sudden. Hope you're okay, as best as you can be. Sander says, ha 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 to Yorick. Yorick's then saying, trolls, Kung Fu Candace, Sander will chop you down. MR Iconic saying, have a good night, all. See you next live. MR Iconic, good night. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for subscribing. And it's all good. Have a good night's sleep. Sander's then saying, ha ha ha, yes, Yorick. Sander's then dancing or whatever. Yorick's then saying, oh more, keep coming live and we will think about it. Just subscribe, hit and like and turn on notifications so you know when he goes live next. Thanks, Yorick. That's perfect. 666, interesting. I've just woken up. Wow, whereabouts are you from, 666? Good morning to you, wherever it is for you. Yorick saying, yes, the boogeyman won't come to anyone who likes and subscribes here. You will be protected. I'm going to share that. Thanks, man. Paige saying hello to everybody. Jesus says Jesus loves you. Thanks, Jesus. I appreciate that. Very kind. Abe's is saying you can only eat one dish for the rest of your life, or you will never eat a dish or you can never eat a dish more than once the rest of your life. What would you choose? The problem, Abes, is at the beginning you'd be enjoying it, like having a different meal all the time. But then you're going to run out and you have to get weirder and weirder meals. Or if you eat the same meal all the time, you're going to get so bored of it, mate. I think I'd choose the same meal because you're going to run out of meals to eat. I don't know what everyone else is. A bit of a thought-provoking question there. Anyway, thanks for asking it. Paige is saying, Sander, hi. Paige is saying hello to Sander. Hi to Paige. Hope you're okay. Yorick says, is anyone going to watch Friday the 13th movie? Which one's your favourite? I've never really got into that, Yorick. I know a lot of people love it, though. Safed. I hope it's Safed. Hope I'm saying your name right. Hello, sir. How are you? I'm good, thank you. How are you? Hope you're okay. Santa saying, LOL, thanks, Yorick. I now feel protected. Santa's saying, hi, Paige. How was your birthday? Paige saying, Sandra, I miss you. Hi. Miss you too, Paige, Sandra's saying. Omar saying, anyone else hate Stranger Things because of 11? I thought Stranger Things was a good series. It's a good series. It ended a bit. I don't know. It needed to end. I think the first season was the best one, in my opinion. It was entertaining, to say, you know, it was good. However, I don't know. I got sick of it, if I'm honest. I got a bit sick of it, but I watched till the end. A lot of people might not agree. I didn't hate 11, though, personally. Part of the story, really. But some people might not like it. Paige saying, I'm so good. It was amazing. I got a new phone. Good for you. Which phone did you get, Paige? iPhone 15. Oh, you very lucky, Paige. Very lucky. Very fortunate. Very, very kind of, yeah, good for you. Enjoy. Was that for your birthday? Your birthday recently, weren't it? Or forgive me if I'm wrong. So I'm saying what? I love 11 in Stranger Things. Amore saying, okay, I've subbed and liked. Amore, thank you. Thank you so much. You're saying, I've seen it recently, The Long Walk. It motivates you to go for a long walk. It's so brutal that if they can't walk anymore, they get unalived. Yes, The Long Walk is brutal. They're all like young men and they can't stop walking. And if you do stop walking, they take you out. It's so brutal, but I think it's a good film. Santa saying, amazing to Paige. Santa saying, Yorick, it's brutal. It's a great film. Santa saying to Paige that she's very lucky. They've changed the ending compared to the book. Have you read the book, Yorick? I've never read the book. Paige says, Bill. Santa saying, do there, Yorick. How does it end in the book? Paige saying, yes, I'm good. Paige saying, if you can choose where you're born, which country would it be? Can't choose a country you're currently born in. Switzerland. Easy that. Switzerland. Why? It's an affluent country. I think you've got good opportunities if you're born there. There's lots of other countries though as well. Have you ever been to Nauru? No, Pascus. Welcome back, Pascus, by the way. Hope you're okay. Good to see you on here again. You got to go to USA. Whereabouts in USA? It's huge, isn't it? Lots of options in USA though. It's huge, yeah. The weather is abysmal. Where, Sander? Anyway, I'm keeping up with it. One sec. In The White Guy, Garrity wins the walk, but he has no desire for revenge and just walks into the darkness. Wow. Does he? Ah, interesting. Yorick's then saying the movie changed it too. His friend, the black guy winning. Could be like slightly linked to politics there to an extent as well. I'm being a bit cynical there. You know what film? Yeah, I think it is. Yorick, Sandra says Yorick. Oh, okay. Thanks for sharing that, Yorick. That's interesting. Anyway, it is to me. So Yorick's saying, Sandra and Brad, do you think you were able to do a long walk like the movie Non-Stop Walking for days? You could go for a day, I reckon. Once you start getting into that first night. Oh, have you ever had a long walk? If it's like 12 hours non-stop, your feet will be killing, man. Your legs, your calves, your tendons will be fucking so tight. It'd be painful. You like, yeah, Yorick. I really like the black guy winning though. The acting, especially. I forgot that guy's name. He's the black guy that's in The Long Walk. His acting ability was amazing, in my opinion. He was great. What colour is your iPhone 15 page? Age is asking. Santa said, hell to the no, I'd die. The walk is brutal in the movie as they can't even sleep. Nope. They can't even sleep. Sander, Abe's has great questions always. He absolutely has. He's very smart, basically. They have to sleep while walking if that's even possible. Yeah. Yorick, could you do it? Sander's asking. Kyle, welcome back, Kyle. So did you watch The Americans? No, I've not had a chance, Kyle. If so, what do you think? You told me about it and I wrote it down. But Kyle, I've just not had a chance. I've been too busy, mate. I need time. I need time. Yorick's saying, but thanks for reminding me about it. Anyway, Yorick's saying, I live I live long walk, but not sure about the not sleeping part. If they let you sleep, then yes. Your feet will be ripped to pieces, man, if you're walking for that long. Sandra's saying, Brad, the weather outside. Oh, is it crazy outside? Abe's saying thank you to Sandra. Walking is amazing, Sandra's saying, but sleep is vital. Absolutely. Yusuf, hi. Are you British hitman? I'm English, Yusuf. I'm English. Nice to meet you, by the way. Hope you're okay. Hello, Abes, Sandra's saying. Sandra says LOL with a hitman. Windy weather. Yes, it is up here. Sorry, get there. You can't even go cycling in this weather. You can, but it's not nice. Is it bad where you are as well in London, Yorick, with the weather? Prone 2-3. Your head is weirdly shaped. I think I've got a good shaped head, mate. I've got a great shaped head for a bald head. I'm lucky in that way. So I say, no, I'm actually cold now. Can you put the heating on, please? Yes, I can. One moment. Sorry, guys. It is cold. I'm putting the heating on. There you go. Heating's on. There we go. Sandra's laughing. You're saying prone. Yes, that's correct. Your head is weird when you looked into the mirror yourself. Thanks, Yorick. What polish do you use on your head? Prawn is asking. Do you know what? I actually use face cream sometimes. Why not? Make the best of what you've got, mate. Kyle's asking, longest walk I ever took was 4 hours. Walking uphill is physically struggle. Downhill is so fucking boring. I literally had to sell my soul for bicycle. Wow. Kyle's then saying it's cool. Okay. Yorick's then saying, I need to get to the toilet ready stand. I need to get the toilet ready stand. The turds are coming in. I like to read them sometimes. I know it might sound weird, but I do. The trolls. I just read. I don't mind reading a little bit of it sometimes. Or more saying, bye, I gotta go now. I'll come back next live stream. Or more, no worries. Thanks for being with me today. I'm being with us today, should I say. I'll let me close that door. I'll be live at 10 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, UK time. Just to let you know. Anyway, I'll keep talking. Let's go. Colette Gosling. Hi, Colette. Nice to meet you. My name's Brad. Kane. What do you mean by Kane? Don't know what that is. Don't know what that means. Sandra's saying, flush them all, Yorick. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Says, hello, how are you? I'm good, yeah. I'm good, thank you. Nice to meet you. So Paige has got the product red and I have purple phone case. But it's a very nice phone. Look after it. Look after it, Paige. You already know that, but just be careful with it. Sandra showed me poo signs. Okay. Zach says hi. Hi, Zach. Nice to meet you. Prawn, your head is huge, bro. Whatever. Zach says hi, bro. Can you shout out Cora? Big shout out to Cora. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way. And a big shout out to Cora. Hope you're okay. Prawn has been timed out. No worries. I get why. Thank you for doing it. Zach says hi, bro. Abe said, I've got my hair cut today. Noticed hair got thinner in the crown region. Felt really sad. Sorry, Abe, to hear that. I've been there. A lot of men experience this. A lot. A massive amount. And they'll have that, Abe, you're not the only one who'll have that feeling. You got to make the best of what you've got, basically, mate. And do what Basically, do what you think, whatever makes you look best and feel best, go with that, is what I'd say with regards to your hair. There's no right or wrong, it just depends on what you want. Sometimes if it's thinning too much, though, it's just best to shave it off or get a hair transplant or whatever it is that other people do, I don't know. But me, I just shave it off. Sandra's saying Brad literally has a lovely small head. Thanks, Sandra. I know I don't have a big head. It's obvious, I know. Anyway, you're saying let prawn float for a bit, for a bit in the toilet. Sandra says, I'm sorry. Zach saying the weather, the British weather is proper windy and rainy, isn't it, pal? Yeah, it's Zach. It can be a bit shit. Yeah. Sandra says thanks, Brad. No worries. Yorick saying it's windy in London. Yorick loved the Yorick. Sandra saying Yorick, LOL, loved the winds. Where are you from, Zach? Leeds. Oh, you're not far from where I am. Not that far, anyway. Yorkshire, basically. Zach, as I'm sure you already know, because you live there. But anyway, Yorick's then saying, sorry, one moment, not good to wear a baseball cap or skirt in this weather or a weak umbrella. Yorick's then saying you need a proper strong umbrella or windy and rainy weather. Otherwise, it'll just fold in on itself. The Greats, hi, the Greats. I'm from North Korea. Okay. Whereabouts in North Korea are you from? How's life in North Korea? How did you manage to even get on the internet there? Sandra's saying very wise observation, Yorick. Sandra's saying, I'm from North Korea too. Yes, of course you are, Sandra. Yorick is also from North Korea. Sandra's laughing. Warthog, hey, your bald head looks good. Warthog, should I say? Is it Warthog? Thanks, man. Thank you for being decent. Yeah, nice one. Fist bump to Warthog. Nice to meet you, by the way. You might have been on here before, but I can't recall. Can't remember everything, unfortunately. Yeah, so you're saying good to have you on here anyway. You're saying, yeah, the UK flag is banned on YouTube. Is it? Really? Honestly? Yorick, is that true? Sounds crazy. Kyle is saying, have you ever seen extreme sports-related injuries in your line of work? Like the guy who tore his bicep tendon because he lifted too heavy? Question mark. Good question. I've had bicep tears before, Kyle. I've come across bicep tears before, but not dramatic, like extreme. People who have broken the hip because they've been cycling, that's happened. People that play rugby have had bicep tears. I'm trying to think of a lot of them are just standard. People falling over, breaking their arms, breaking the wrist. Nothing dramatic, mate. No. You get that in major trauma, Kyle. I work at Chorley Hospital, which is elective procedures. Elective meaning they're set up beforehand. You know what I mean? They're arranged beforehand. At Preston, which is Chorley Preston, same trust. And Preston, they do major trauma there, so they get car crashes. Me personally, I've never seen that, but I know they get them at Preston, which to me it's horrendous, but it's very interesting. And the team there don't even know what they're going to get walking through the door, but they get car crashes, so they'll get all sorts. I've seen people that have been in car crashes though, that are led in bed, young people, like 18-year-old girls, led in bed in absolute agony. And their bodies are just smashed to pieces. But I was working on the wards then. I wasn't in the theatres then. That was when I was a student at Preston. Yeah, it's brutal. It's interesting though, Kyle. But I've never seen anything like majorly dramatic, if I'm honest, myself personally, being in the theatres. Not yet, anyway. Fufu says hi. Hi, Fufu. How are you? Sandra says, what the fuck, why, Yorick? I don't know what you're on about there. Yeah, about the English flag or whatever, British flag. Fifu says, that's my favourite word, big baba boy. Okay. Yorick saying, yes, everyone who liked and subscribed, the boogeyman can't get you now. You are protected. Thanks, Yorick. I'm going to share that. Welcome back, Ricky. Ricky is still advertising for the go bags. How are you doing, Ricky? The go bags, meaning they are a go-to bag full of essentials just in case there's like a world war or something, or natural disasters and everything. And shit hits the fan. You've got like your flashlight and your provisions, etc., in your go bag. That's what he's on about. How are you doing, Ricky? Santa's laughing. Abe saying, do you know any tongue twisters? That I do know some, but I can't. That Peter Piper picked a pepper, that's one. But I can't remember the rest of it, Abe's. There might be some more. But I can't think of any right now. I probably struggle to pronounce them as well. Ricky's then saying you can't eat the rich if you don't have a go bag. No. You can't eat the rich if you don't have a go bag. You're also saying, not sure, Sander. I remember the UK flag don't show up. Sander's just going bump. There you go. Kyle is saying the British weather is infamous for being miserably gloomy. Kyle, true. It's true, mate. Absolutely. It's a fact. Sander says it does. There you go. Ricky in the house, Yorick saying. High five to Ricky. Kajol, welcome back. How are you? Hope you're all right. I just remembered I'm from North Korea too. I think I'm from North Korea as well, actually. Might as well jump on the North Korea bandwagon. I bet it's horrendous living there. And I mean horrendous. You're completely cut off from the world. We're brainwashed here, don't get me wrong. But brainwashed there massively. Anyway. Tony. Hi, Tony. Tony's saying, please can you address the allegations that you have pledged allegiance to Iran and the Supreme Leader? Have you lost your mind? Tony. No, I've not. I've not pledged my allegiance to that. That would be absolutely crazy, wouldn't it? No, mate, it's not for me, that shit, lad. I hope you're okay, Tony. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. But I'm not into that one. Anyway. You're saying one of our regular viewers, shout out to Ricky and also to Paige. Absolutely. Shout out to Ricky, shout out to Paige. Thank you. Thanks, Yorick, as well. Paige says, hi, guys. Santa's saying, Kajol, we're all North Korean, LOL. Paige is back. Welcome back, Paige. Santa says hi to Ricky. What did humanity learn from the Jurassic Park film, Ricky's saying? Basically, I think I've answered this one before, but I'll answer it again. What did we learn? We learned that humans tried to play God with creating the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park, for example. Thought it could play God, thought it could beat nature. And the truth is that it couldn't. Nature always wins. Humans try to play God, don't they? And they came up short. You should be at one with nature, not try and fight against it. But a lot of humans haven't learned that lesson yet. Anyway, Yorick say regular viewers get shout-outs from now on for your support. Thank you, Yorick. Thanks, mate. Thanks so much. Thank you so much. Vicky says hello. Sandra's saying, Ricky, it's Jurassic. Okay. Okay. And Abe's, big shout out to Abe's as well. Big shout out to Abe's. Who is your role model or idol, Brad? Do you have any role models? Don't think I have a specific one. I struggle to answer this question. I struggle to answer this question. I don't know why, I just do. Joe Rogan. I said Joe Rogan, mate. Yeah, I said Joe Rogan. Big time. Not just because he's a podcaster or whatever, just because of who he is. A very open-minded, strong, fit, open-minded person, Joe Rogan. And he's very intelligent and very fit, very strong. And he learns from others really, really well. So if I was going to choose, it'd be Joe Rogan, mate. Absolutely. Santa saying, shout out to Abes. Thank you. If a genie gave you 3 wishes, what would it be? Right, okay. I'll just share that, Abes. Thank you. He's going to pin the message. Abes is chucking some good questions in there. Sorry I've not shared all your questions, Abes, but all of them are really good. If a genie gave you 3 wishes, what would they be? If a genie gave you 3 wishes, what would they be? Interesting question. We'll try and answer that. Try and answer it. Let me think. I'd wish for peace in the world. I'd wish for peace in the world. I'd wish for to be healthy. I don't know what else. I wish for obviously I'd wish to have financial freedom. Therefore not having to work as much as I do. And have financial freedom and not have to worry about money at all. Yeah, and I wish for peace on the earth, haven't I? Sorry. And I just wished, I don't know what my 3rd wish is, mate. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'll have to think about that, Ibs. I'll give you 2. I'll give you 2. What does a bone look like? It is weird. Paige, what are you on about the bone? Are you watching another live? Is it that bone? Is it that zombie guy, Paige? World War II soldier from 1944. Are you on the Epstein list? No, mate. I'm not. Ricky's saying no, but I'm on a list. Are you on Santa's naughty list, Ricky? I'm joking, of course. Santa said, Paige, it is weird. Yes, LOL. What you're on about, I don't know. Sorry. Santa saying, okay, Ed, thank you. Aminath is saying, what is your view on the Middle East war right now happening in the region? I think it's bloody awful, Aminath. I think, is it necessary? I don't think so, but I don't know so much. So I think America might have bitten off more than it can chew. I think Donald Trump throws his weight around a lot. And a lot of people will just fold. They'll just be bullied out of everything with these words. And I don't think Iran is going to go. Iran is obviously not taking any shit. I think it'll be an expensive war. I think a lot of people will die, unfortunately. Innocent people on both ends of it, maybe. I think it's really sad. I don't know who's right and who's wrong, really, because I'm not educated on this. I'm not educated enough. Even if you watch the news, right? You watch the news, you look at both sides of the news. They only show you what they want to show you anyway. Do we really know what's going on? I'd say we don't, really. It's awful. It's awful. From a selfish perspective, the oil's going to go up. The gas prices are going to go up. Basically, the cost of everything's going to fucking go up if it carries on. I don't know how you end that. Look at what happened in Afghanistan. I don't think America's going to conquer that country. Afghanistan, they couldn't do it. Russia couldn't do it. No one. You can't. And Iran, the terrain is full of mountains, so you're not going to conquer the country or anything like that. I don't know how it's going to end, though, or when it's going to end. Is it going to play out? Is it going to be a month, or is it going to be years? Who knows? I just hope there's peace in the world, man. One of my wishes that Abe's asked for is want peace in the world. So that's my main wish there. Yeah. Anyway, Paige saying, how have you been? Have you seen How have you seen one, Sander? Paige is asking. Everybody's just smiling. No worries. Divam Agandev. Hi, Divam Agandev. Hope I'm saying your name right. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you, by the way. Hello from Singapore. Interesting. That sounds like a fun place to visit. How is Singapore? How's life in Singapore? I just find the place interesting. I've never been. It looks amazing though. Sandra's saying I'm from North Korea and I'm on the Epstein list too. Okay. Good for you, Sandra. I'm enough smiling. Anyway, Sandra said, Paige, I work in the theatres. World War II soldier saying, do you eat pine cones like me? No, I don't eat pine cones. I don't think pine cones would taste good. I have to be really desperate to eat a pine cone. What do you like about pine cones? World War II soldier, why do you eat pine cones? And what do you like about them is the question. Manthav, welcome back, mate. How are you? Hello, English dude. My name's Brad, Manthav. I've seen you on here before. I hope you're okay. Abe's saying, do you have any pets? No, but or would you like to have any pets in the future? Abe's, yes, I'd like to have some pets in the future. I'd love to have a dog. The apartment that I'm in doesn't allow it, unfortunately. I love where I live. I live in a nice area. I live in a nice place. I've got a nice apartment. I like it a little bit. It doesn't allow pets, unfortunately. But would I love to have a dog? Yes, absolutely. Sandra's saying, I'd love to have a dog, Abe. Sandra's saying as well. Paige saying, YH, but I had thought you're an anesthesiologist, source, if I spelled it wrong. It's really hard word to spell, Paige. Don't be sorry if you spelled that wrong. It's not easy to spell. Sandra's saying, I really want a dog, I know. Paige is saying, when are you planning to get one, Sandra? Sandra's saying, Paige, I'm an anaesthetic nurse and I see things too, as I'm also inside a theatre all the time. Sandra's saying, Abe, I don't know. I need to move first. Yes. Paige saying, because you have to keep an eye and make sure the anaesthetics go long enough for me to stay asleep. Yes. To make sure that the patient, Paige, or the person, or whoever, you or whoever, is under a general anaesthetic, to make sure that they're breathing, that they're alive. There's loads of people keeping an eye on the patients all the time, monitoring everything. Making sure that they're all right, basically, and safe and healthy. Everybody's saying, what kind of dog, Sandra? Sandra's saying, yes, Paige, that's exactly it. Yorick saying, Sandra, you want to get a puppy or adopt a dog? Good question, Yorick. Getting a puppy is you're getting them brand new. You train them yourself. Getting an adopted dog, I like the idea of getting an adopted dog, Yorick, but as long as it's not violent or anything or dangerous, because some can be, unfortunately. I get one that's not. Getting an adopted dog is probably more of a challenge, but more rewarding, kinder in a way. Depends if you look at it. So I'm saying I'd love a Yorkshire Terrier or a King Charles Spaniel. Paige is saying yay. So I'm saying, Yorick, I'm unsure. I need to look into it. I'm open to both ideas. Yorick's then saying, but you have to have a backup plan or someone who can look after the dog when you go on holiday, Sander. Absolutely. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, mate. Or you put them in a kennel somewhere, which is not great. Sandra's then saying, yes, Yorick, and when I'm at work, I won't want it to be alone. I'd have two. Get two so they can keep each other company. That's the way to do it. You're saying my brother got a dog and he wanted me to look after it, but I couldn't as I had Einstein at the time. So I decided to sell the dog just because he couldn't find anyone. So he didn't think ahead when buying. Yes, a lot of people don't. They don't think, yeah. A lot of people do that, Yorick. Not good for the dog, though. Kyle's answered really well. Immortality can survive anything. The ability to just die like I can move a finger or an IQ of 1,000. Wow. Kyle, very good answer, mate. There's no right or wrong answer with that, but it's a very interesting answer, so thank you. Eddie's saying, I don't know if it's weird, but I always wanted a horse when I was a child. Dawn, who comes on here, has got a lot of knowledge about horses. I don't know if she's here right now, but Dawn, yeah, Dawn's got horses. Abes, yep. She's grown up with them. And still to this day. So I'm saying, thanks, Abes. I've had bad luck with dogs. One got ill and died as a young puppy, and the other we gave away. So I'm saying, horses are beautiful. They are, absolutely. Abes saying, I'm really sorry, Sander. Okay. Don't know what you're sorry for, but anyway, I'll keep going. You're saying, yeah, it's definitely worth thinking over. As they say, a dog is for life, not just for Christmas. Some people get dogs and treat them like toys. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. And you have to treat them like a second family member. Yeah, you do. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Yeah. They get, it's like an accessory, isn't it? People buy pets as an accessory, like an item, treat them like an item, like a fashion item, status symbol, which is wrong. It's wrong. It's meant to be a member of your family. I agree. Anyway, Yorick's saying, which is, oh, no, sorry. Thank you, Abe. Sandra saying, Yorick's saying, which is why they are, as they are protect your house and the fear they always like a family member. Absolutely. Sorry if I'm not reading that correctly. Sandra saying, definitely agrees, Yorick. I'd love my dog forever. I don't know what message was sent there, but it's gone. Ricky saying, who was that? What a weirdo. What was said, guys? I didn't get to see it. Saying about mental disease. It could have been an apostate thing. I fucking no idea, Ricky. I don't know what was said. What was said? I don't know. Sandra's saying, Ricky, some idiot, LOL. There's loads. It's part of life. Everybody's saying, I had a fear of dogs when I was young because one almost chased me down the street. Yeah. That can stem from childhood. Yeah, Ricky's saying, brother, I'm an ex-Jehovah's Witness. I think he was talking to me, but I didn't get a chance to read it. No, I didn't get a chance to read it at all, Ricky. I think he retracted the message. Ricky, was it difficult coming away from being a Jehovah's Witness? Are you still friends with those people that you used to know? Sorry if I'm asking you deep questions. If you don't want to answer, don't answer. By the way, I'm just interested. That's all. You said you partly still live that life anyway. I don't know. I thought I'd ask anyway. I mean, I says thanks. No worries. Sandra's saying, one attacked me when I was little. Then I was scared of dogs, but slowly I started releasing my fears by approaching different dogs. Very brave of you, Sandra. Ricky said it could have been an inside joke. Who knows? Paul's Patch. Hi, Paul's Patch. How are you? Sandra says, Ricky, you're laughing my ass off. Ricky says, I'm serious. Ask you. I'll tell you what I mean, okay? Asher. Hi, Asher. Word. Asher saying Sandra. Okay. Copy paste into a chat bot. I don't know what you mean, man. It will tell you I'm serious and logical. You're serious and logical as a person. I'm assuming here, Ricky. I'm just reading what's being said here and trying to interpret it in real time. If I misinterpret anyone, I apologize. And if I offend anyone, I also apologize. I don't mean to do that to anybody. Just to share that out there. I just want to say thank you to anyone that's watching. Thank you to anyone that's liked. Thank you to anyone that's subscribed. It means a lot. I appreciate it. Just to send that out there too. Ricky saying, sorry if I missed your message. It's all right, mate. Ashley says, you okay? Ashley, is that at me? I'm good, thank you, Ashley. Hope that you're okay too. Someone says, okay, Ricky, LOL. If it was for me, Ricky saying. Ashley saying, good evening. Someone saying, I'm okay, just tired. And you, Ashley? Dogs are also good for mental health, Yorick is saying, and physical health as they get you out walking and help with stress. Yeah, stroking them releases oxycodone, I think it is, in the brain, one of the happy hormones in you and them while you're stroking the dog, therefore helping you alleviate stress. And they force you, physical health, they're forcing you to walk. If you walk them twice a day, you're putting the miles in that you might not normally do. They did a study that showed people with dogs live longer. Can make sense. Ash is saying, Sander, sleep, haha. Did you have a nice sleep? Sanders is saying, Yorick, I'm not surprised. Dogs are amazing. I agree. Yorick said, I'm going to definitely get a rescue dog, should I say. Dawn's done that. Dawn's done that. With Scrappy, her dog. Anyway. Does anyone know what he actually said? Guys, Ricky's going back. The person that was probably trolling a little bit, that was timed out, what did they say? Ricky's asking. I want to know too. I'm curious. I don't know, Ricky, but does anyone else know? Ashley says, Sander, I love you. You're kind. Ashley, you're completely correct. Sander's a very kind person. You're absolutely right. Very, very kind of you to say that too. Sander saying, Yorick. Oh, wow. Love that. Sander saying, Ricky, why are you obsessing with a strange character with a strange question, LOL? I don't know why. I'm kind of curious too. Don't know why I just am. He's saying, I'm happy that you got rid of your fear, Sander. Hope that fear leaves me soon in the near future, Sander. Yeah, you've got to face them, haven't you, to an extent. It's not easy facing your fears, though. It takes time. Small steps. Small, repetitive steps required. Ash is saying, Sander, you're funny. Sander saying, Abe, take it slow and don't rush the process with regards to facing your fears. Absolutely. You're saying, yeah, also, it's very wise to get pet insurance when you get a dog, just in case of those emergency situations. You have to pay loads. Yep, you do. Absolutely shitloads. Vets are really expensive. Really expensive. So getting insurance is wise if you're going to get a dog. It's an expensive thing to have. Sander's saying, okay, Asher. Asher said, okay, Sander. Sander says, wise advice. Asher's saying, I love you all. Inspiration, you're kind. Thank you so much, Asher. Thank you. Sending love and respect straight back to you, of course. Asher saying, Sander, I'll subscribe. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Sander's sending love and respect. Ashley says, welcome, Sander. Sander says, subscribe to Brad's channel. Okay. Ed's saying, thank you for the advice, Sander. Ashley's saying, you're amazing, Sander. Okay. Sander's, okay. I have subscribed to Brad. Cool. Thanks. Ricky's saying, I didn't fully read the comment. It started with brother. That's what Jehovah's Witnesses call each other. Then it said mentally diseased. That's what they call apostates. My brain only caught those words. Right. So yeah. Okay, I get it, Ricky. So you've noticed those two words would. Wow, you've noticed those two words that are linked to that. It's interesting. That's interesting. Debunking Jesus. All the evidence points to Jesus being a fictional character. It's their own. Believe whatever you want to believe in. Debunking Jesus or not believing. Respect to all, in my opinion, from my point of view. I can see, from a logical perspective, I can see where you're coming from, of course. But I still respect other people's religions. Believe what you want. Just be a good person. That's the main thing. The Onyx saying, Sander, don't let bad experiences stop getting a new dog, as they can't let you decide your future and the joys of having a dog. Don't let bad experiences stop you getting a new dog. No, Go for it. Ashley saying, how are you, Inspiration Home? I'm good, thanks. I'm good. How are you? I'm in a good mind. I'm in a good mind space at the moment. I was at my job. There's a band 6 job going. There's like 3 going. That's like a leadership position. I'm a band 5 scrub nurse. There's band 6 jobs going, and I've been really like thinking, do I go for it? Do I not go for it? And it's been really stressing me out. And then I was filling in like a personal statement to apply for the job, and I thought, this is fucking boring. I thought, I don't even like doing this. This is shit. I thought this is a bit shit, if I'm honest with you. A bit painful. I thought this is not aligned to what I want to do, really. I love doing this. But my job at the NHS allows me to do this. So, because I don't get paid for this yet. So, I've kind of like thinking to myself, I'm actually content with the job I'm doing now, working for the NHS. And that's made me feel like relaxed and good. So, yeah. I'm good. How are you anyway, Asher? Sorry, I'm going on a bit too much. I hope that you're okay. Abe's is saying, I have had plenty of colourful fishes when I was young. That's the only pet I've ever had when I was growing up. Fishes can be cool. They don't always last that long, though, do they? Live that long. World War II is saying, bro, who deleted my message about pine cones? It wasn't even bad. World War II, no one deleted your pine cone message. I read it out, mate. You say that you eat pine cones or something, mate. Nah, I didn't delete it. It's all good. I should send in love and respect. Love and respect back to you. Ricky's saying, I didn't ignore them. They ignore you. Yeah, in 2014, I went off the rails for a few years. It ended with my hospitalization in 2022. Oh, sorry to hear that, Ricky, man. You must have been, that sounds of it. I suppose it sounds like an identity crisis. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sounds like an identity crisis. Going off the rails, kind of like trying to live your own life, trying to find your own way. I'm sorry to hear that you were hospitalized in 2022. I hope that you're in a much better place now. By the way, just sending that out there. Ashley says, I love you lots, bro. Send your love and respect back to you. Just Equestrian says, hi. Okay. Ricky says, my nan died less than 6 months before I was... My nan died less than 6 months before I was defed. What's defed? I'm sorry to hear that, Ricky. That must have been difficult, man. Beyond words difficult. Ashley saying, you're so behind with the comments. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. Just Equestrian, you missed my comments. You said hi about 20 times. I'm not going to read it 20 times, mate, if it's been repeated. But I did read the hi. You've said hi. I've said hi back. Anything else you need to say? But you're kind. I'm doing my best, Asher. Sorry if I don't keep up. I try to respond to the comments thoughtfully and add some energy and emphasis on each one. I don't want to speed read it all, if you know what I mean. That might mean I slow down. Ricky said, I started drinking heavy and taking cannabis. Done it. I took coke like 3 times, done it, and speed a few times, but nothing major. 2022, I was hospitalized with psychosis. Sorry, mate. Wow. Yeah, I've had that as well, mate. I've had that in my own way. I wasn't hospitalized, however, but I've experienced it to fuck, mate. Not easy. Motivation Master, hello, how are you today? Motivation Master, I'm good, man. How are you? Are you feeling better than you did the other day? I hope you're okay. Good to see you on here, by the way, of course. Hi, Ronan. Welcome back, Ronan. How are you? Good to see you on here. What was I going to say then? Let me read. Hey, Brad, congratulations on 100 streams. So proud of your progress. Thanks, Ronan. I've done over 100 streams, but I'm classing episode 100 on Sunday. I don't know why I want to do it on Sunday. These like bonus ones that I'm calling these. I'm just naming them whatever I want to name them, of course. I'm going to be talking about what's it like after my life of being a YouTuber after 100 streams. That's what I'm going to talk about on Sunday. And then obviously I'll be just doing this, what I'm doing now, just reading all the comments. But thank you, Ronan. I really appreciate that. Thanks a lot. Ricky's saying all the way through, I was researching as well. I'm okay now. You've hit rock bottom, Ricky. Which is horrible at the time. But the good thing is the only way is up after that. You learn, researching, learning, finding your own way. Not easy. Asher saying, what's your name? My name's Brad. My name's Brad, Asher. Kyle saying, Ricky eating what is speed is amphetamines. Kyle, amphetamine is the drug, which is speed is the street name for amphetamine. 666 is saying, what do you think of the Jews? 666, I've nothing against any type of people, personally. There's good and there's bad in every faith or every country, in my opinion. Ricky's saying drugs. Yeah. Asher saying, can I call you inspiration or something? Asher, you can call me inspiration, absolutely. Of course you can. Ricky saying me. I think some Jews are good. I agree, Ricky. I don't think all Jews are bad. No, I don't. That'd be very ignorant of me to say that. I agree with you, Ricky. World War II is saying, stop deleting my pine cones message. No one's deleted your pine cone message, mate. It's still there. It's still enjoying itself. It's a joke, bro. Right, you're joking. I get it. I didn't know you were joking. Thanks for telling me it's a joke. Abe's saying, Asher, his name is Brad, but you can call me inspirational if you want. That's my channel name, so it's okay. World War II soldier saying, now we'll never know why I eat pine cones. Sprinkle a little bit of salt and pepper on them, World War II soldier, on them pine cones, and I bet they're delicious. Anyway, Yorick's saying, oh, okay, I didn't know Dawn Dog was a rescue dog. I think Scrappy is, yes. Good on her for getting a rescue dog, yeah, and the horses as well. Yeah. Amazing. Beyond words, amazing, Yorick. On another level, amazing. Anyway, Asher saying, I love you, Brad. Thank you, Asher. Sending you love and respect back. Thank you. Kyle saying, I saw speed mentioned in a novel. It's some kind of concentration or an energy drug. Yeah, it is. Amphetamine. Kyle, I've taken those things. I've taken that. Quite often. A lot. I'm quite experienced with that one. A long time ago, mate. A long time ago. Ricky's saying, I hate all the world leaders and cooperate. I can't say that bloody word, mate, Ricky. Tongue twister for me. Cooperization leaders, etc. And anyone who is rich and powerful. Yeah, a lot of corruption. A lot of cruelty that comes from that corruption. And the result is a lot of people suffer, unfortunately, Ricky. But not Jews, peasants, only powerful, yes. Sanders, Ronan's saying hello to Sander and Yorick. Asher says, hello, Brad and Sander, my favourite. Thanks, Asher. Ricky says, not Jewish peasants, only rich and powerful, whatever nationality. I agree. Ricky, doesn't matter where from, it's the behaviour, isn't it? You're judging the behaviour, not the person. Not the person. You're judging the behaviour, not the nationality or whatever preferences they have. It's the behaviour. You're judging the behaviour. Paige is saying, this is a riddle. Pin if you like. A cowboy went to a town on Friday. He stayed there for 3 days and he was still on. I'll pin it, Paige. All right, I'll pin it for you. Okay, I'll do it. Paige is let me try and solve this riddle, guys. Paige is saying, this is a riddle. Pin if you like. I've pinned it. A cowboy went to a town on Friday. He stayed there for 3 days and he was still there on Friday. How? I don't know. I'm too thick Paige to answer that. Does anyone know that riddle? If anyone could solve Paige's riddle, please do. I'll leave it there. Ronan's saying I had to pay £377 for a mini surgery, okay, on my dog, and I now have insurance. Wow. What happened to your dog? What kind of surgery did your dog have, Ronan? Right, saying it's expensive to have a dog, but it's worth it for all the joy, the mental and physical health they offer you. Yes. Ash is saying well done. Okay. We're already saying, Ronan, was that what you paid before insurance? God Eater, I'm not reading that because it's not okay. Ronan saying yes, Yorick. Yorick says, how much you pay for insurance monthly now, Ronan? I wonder how much it costs. Good question. Abe is saying, was the cowboy drunk, Paige? Abe, that's a good answer, man. I don't know if it's right or wrong, though. Hopefully, Paige will let us know what the answer is. You're saying, God Eater, that's an old trick to say the N word. Get lost, mate. Yeah, he's gone. He or she's gone, whatever. Hello, Sandra. Yeah. Yeah. 1 minute. Yeah, is that it? It's okay, don't worry. It's all good. Sorry about that. Yorick saying that he's flushed someone down the toilet. He's on about trolls. Paige saying no, he wasn't. Okay, he wasn't drunk. Abe saying that's a really good riddle, by the way, Paige. Where did you get it from? Paige saying I made it up, honestly. Very creative. Oh, so what is the answer, Abe? She's asking. Or a classmate told me, I don't know. LOL. Ron said £29. It's £29 a month. Or a year, for the year. Paige saying I'm not saying it until someone says it. Let's see if anyone comes up with the answer. If you look at the pinned comment, if anyone can see the pinned comment, does anyone know the answer to that riddle that Paige has said? Because I don't. I'm going to keep reading the comments, but if anyone can answer it, that'd be great. Ronan said that's when I lived in Alaska, though. What was life, Ronan? What was life like in Alaska? Whereabouts in Alaska did you live? It's where you're from, isn't it, originally? What was it like? You live in the UK now, don't you? I'm asking loads of questions, mate, but why did you come to the UK? What was attractive for you to come to the UK? You don't have to answer if you don't want to, by the way. Edit FC says hi. Hi, Edit FC. You're saying £29 a month, that ain't bad. It's the same as a phone contract, yeah. It's saying, can you say after Brad, read the riddle and if he couldn't answer it? Can you say it after Brad? What do you mean, read it after? I'll read it again. Paige, this is a riddle. Pin if you like. A cowboy went to a town on Friday. He stayed there for 3 days. And he was still there on Friday. How? Was it because they were 3 days? Like, Paige, he stayed there for 3 days. So he stayed there for like... Is it because he went there? I've got it, Paige. He went there on Tuesday or Wednesday, didn't he? Is that the answer, Paige? He went there for 3 days, stayed there for 3 days, and he was still there on Friday because Friday he was going home. So Wednesday, he stayed there for 3 days. So you go there, you go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and he's still, oh no, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. He went there on Wednesday, that's why. I've got it. I've answered it, haven't I? Yeah. Hope I've answered that right. I'm going back to the comments. Sorry. Probably answered it wrong. DFED equals disfellowshipped. Wow. X equals excommunicated equals shunned, Ricky. Interesting. Disfellowshipped, excommunicated, shunned. Yeah, that's what happens if you're in Jehovah's Witnesses or Mormons or whatever, like a religious group. And if you're in the community, they'll all look after you. Everyone's looking after you. You're following suit. But you're not really allowed to have an open mind to an extent because you've got to believe in whatever God or whatever doctrine they believe in. You've got to follow suit. And if you leave that group, they'll just shun you. You'll just out the group. You'll be on your own, excommunicated, left out in the wilderness. Can be very, very rejected in a way, feel rejected. Very, very difficult to deal with that. You've got to be a very strong person to be able to deal with that, Ricky. You've done really well, mate. Honest to God, you've done amazingly well. You might not feel like it, but you have. Bella says, you so happy. I'm content, yes. Nice to meet you, by the way, Bella. Paige saying, I'll say it quickly, no worries. I took and stole meth and had alcohol addiction. I was put in prison, but my last best friend bailed me out. Now I'm 12 years meth free. Took on other drugs, no comment on alcohol. Have a beer once every month. So, wow, you've done really well there, Ronan. Really, really well. Abe's saying K. Paige saying his horse was called Friday. Oh. Right, I didn't know, Paige. I completely got it wrong. Becky saying, I don't think I was rock bottom. I think I still have that to come. Okay. You don't think it was rock bottom then? Maybe. Yorick saying, oh yes, Paige, I've heard that before. It's a good riddle, Paige. Yeah, Paige, I completely failed. But thanks you for getting a good thought-provoking riddle that you've shared with us. Thank you. Paige is asking how old Yorick is. Abe is saying, oh my God, Paige, didn't expect that. That could have been the answer. Anyway, good riddle, Paige. Absolutely, it really was. Nicole, can you give me a shout out? Shout out to Nicole, everybody. Hope you're okay. Nice to meet you. My name's Brad. This is the Inspirational Ambivert channel. I'm just reading through the comments, going with the flow. And that's that for today. So yeah, you're more than welcome here, of course. Shout out to Nicole. Have you played Snakes and Ladders? Yeah, loads of times. Friday's the name of the horse, Ricky's saying. Yes, Ricky. Ricky's on it. I'm a little late again. You're not late, you're here now. You're on time. Doesn't matter, you're not late. Luke says hi. Hi, Luke. Nice to meet you. Dottie says hi too. Hi, Dottie. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. Hope you're both okay. Hope that everyone else is okay too. Yorick saying, Paige, you video got a shout out. It absolutely did. Rocket League says hi. Hi, Rocket League. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. Paige is asking how old Yorick is. Bob the Knob. Bob the Knob says Uncle Fester. Of course. Morty Jane says God did. Okay. Abe saying, Yorick, how long have you been following Brad on YouTube? I think since around August, July-ish. Mona says, I had a lot less subscribers then. I don't have loads now. Starting to grow a little bit quicker though. Rona was sent to boarding school here after some personal matters. What I don't feel comfortable sharing. Sorry, Rona, you don't have to share. Please don't feel the need to share anything. I don't want to put anyone under that pressure either. So I understand. I respect that. Yeah, no worries, mate. Morty Jane says, Bob, I was just thinking the same thing, even though I look similar to Fester, but younger and on crack. Like Uncle Fester on crack, basically. Is that what we're going with, man? Not a bad look, really, is it, mate? It's funny. Yorick saying, not sure, Abe, sorry, but it's been a while. Oh, okay, Yorick, no worries. Sandra says, I've had a bath, ready for bed now. Enjoy. Horse was named Friday, Yorick saying. Paige is laughing. What time is it in the UK? I can't see it on my phone right now. It's probably 25 to 10, I think, ish. Yorick says 9:31. Sonna says the cowboy has the ability to bend time, so it's Friday every day because he hated working. Good creative answer there, Sander. That's your logic. Do you have work school tomorrow? Question mark. Cowboy can bend time. That sounds like a good science fiction movie, Sander. Sander's laughing. Yorick's laughing. It's all good. Sandy be a good movie writer. Nobody can buy your scripts. You need to sell it, Sander. Nicole says, thank you. No worries, Nicole. It's all good. Hope you're okay. Hope you're doing all right. You're saying, call Steven Spielberg, Sander. You never know. It's worth a try, yeah. Donnies. Hi, Donnies. How are you? I think you are a British lad. I'm English. Nice hair bloke. I'm the nice hair bloke. Yeah, that's a good name for a YouTube channel, isn't it? Nice hair bloke with a bald head. Anyway, nice to meet you, Donny. My name's Brad. Abeson saying, Sander, can fishes be allowed as pets in your apartment? They are really good pets and also help you improve your home aesthetics. You know what? That's not a bad idea, Abe. Because they're not messy, are they? Well, they are a bit messy, but you can manage it. Abe says, Donnies, don't be rude. Yeah. Santa says, Abe, I used to have fish for pets. They poop loads and stink when changing the water. I don't like it, LOL. If you're reading this, you've caught up with the chat, Brad. Yorick says, I love doing that. Sanders says, yeah, Yorick. Sorry, I'm doing my best, guys. Sorry. Aaron says, welcome back, Aaron. Hope you're okay. Aaron's got an outrageous question. Let's see where you go with it, Aaron. You've been on here before. It's really outrageous. You're warming us up there, Aaron. I wonder what it's going to be. It's not really out. Whatever. Donny says, sorry, I am Dutch. My humour is strange. I've caught up with the chat. Amazing. Aaron, does it have swearing or something racist in it? Sandra's yawning. I don't think she's excited by the outrageousness at all. Jocelyn. Is it Jocelyn? Hi, Jocelyn. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. I hope you're okay. Aaron saying no, of course not. How long is he alive for, Abe's? At least another 20 minutes. I might go a bit longer. I don't have a specific time. I've got work tomorrow, of course. I'm going to go for as long as I feel like it, Abe's. I'm going with the flow, mate. There's no set time, mate. Betsy, hi Betsy, are you good? I'm good, thanks, Betsy. How are you? Jocelyn. Okay, Jocelyn. Thanks for helping me with your name. Nice to meet you, by the way. Donny saying, can I try a Dutch joke in English? You can, Donny. Go for it, man. Jocelyn said good. No worries. Can Hamed, you look like handsome. Thanks, man. I'll take that. How have I been lately? Betsy's asking me. How have I been? I'm in a good place, Betsy. I'm in a good place. I feel content. I feel healthy. I feel strong. I feel like I'm moving forwards in life. I'm in a good place. And I'm very grateful for that. How are you? Is the question. How have you been lately? Jocelyn saying I work at McDonald's. You know what, Jocelyn? I respect that. A big time. I fucking respect that. Can I ask you a question then, Jocelyn? What's it like working at McDonald's? Do you like it? What's good about it? What's challenging about it? I believe, in my opinion, anyone that works in McDonald's or whatever it is, if you can do that, you can do anything. And it might sound crazy, but if you can work, it shows good, strong work ethic, in my opinion. And you can get I don't know, you can do well at McDonald's. Potentially you could become a manager or something like that. I don't know, but I think it's really good. A lot of the younger people that work there tend to go to university or college as well. But it just shows good work ethic, which I think if you've got good work ethic in life, drive, energy in life, you can do well. So respect to Jocelyn, of course. Betsy says I'm good. Good to hear. You're saying you can try any joke as long as it's not racist or too rude or nasty. Jocelyn says 25 years old. I'm 43, Jocelyn. You're still young, which is great. Means you've got potential. Betsy saying that's good. It's Gracie. Hi, Gracie. How are you? Hope you're okay. Hope you're feeling a bit better than you were before. Abe is saying, have you ever pulled any all-nighters for your exams? If yes, how does it feel? I've never done an all-nighter for an exam, Abes. I don't do that. I never did that. I think I've done long days, Abes, where I've been revising all day. I've been reading all day. I've been doing essays all day, whatever it is. I've done that, but I've never stayed up an all-nighter doing it. I think some people might do that, but some people say I work best under pressure, so they leave it all to the last minute. They've got a big essay to do, and they do it all in the last couple of days. I could never do that, Abes. I always broke it down into chunks. Betsy's saying, I'm okay, and I play footy. Nice. What position do you play? Jocelyn says yes. Donnie's saying, I went to the doctor today. I had pain in my ear. Took out a suppository from my ear. This moment I realised where I left my hearing aid. Let me get it, Donnie. What the hell? I went to the doctor today. I had pain in my ear. Okay. He took out a suppository from my ear. This moment I realised where I'd left my hearing aid. So, all right. Shit. Got it the wrong way around there, Donnie. Grace saying, yes, all the time, Abes. You stay up all night, doing all-nighters, getting ready for the next day, college or school or whatever. They're saying, Josh, do they give you free lunch meals or do you get to take food home at the end of the shift or any discount at McDonald's? Good question. Love you, McDonald's. Jocelyn saying, Abes, can you sing a song, Brad? Abes, I am so shit at singing. I don't sing ever. So no. Sorry, mate. Jocelyn saying, good McDonald's. Grace saying, laughing my ass off. Sorry, one moment. Do you like football? I like football, Betsy. I don't love it, but I like it. I don't mind watching the highlights here and then. I like it, the European Cup and the World Cup. I like watching those. I don't follow it as much as I used to. What team do you support, Betsy? Just a question. I want to hear Tiny Tim, Chloe's saying. I want to hear Tiny Tim. Who's Tiny Tim? Tiny Tim's off. God. I'm getting a bit tired, sorry. Tiny Tim is off. And that, oh no, it's A Christmas Carol, isn't it? Dickens' Christmas Carol. Grace is saying energized, Abes. What's the minimum amount of sleep you've got, Brad? Question mark. Good question, Abes. The minimum amount of sleep I've got, Abes, I once did. Oh my God, this is not healthy. I don't advise it to anyone. When I was younger, I used to take drugs. That would mean taking amphetamines and other drugs as well. It was fucking bad. I was in my 20s. I was an idiot, Abes. And I wouldn't advise it. I was lost. And I remember staying up for 5 days. 5 days with no sleep. Literally none. Oh, I was in a bore. The end of it was horrible. I've had times where I've just not been able to sleep and I've got like an hour's sleep or 2 hours sleep and then gone to work the next day, which is not good either. But that's different to what I've just said. Anyway, that's my answer there. Gracie's laughing her ass off. Abe's saying, oh, centre midfield. All right. You must be a good player then by the sounds of it, Betsy. Jocelyn says, it's me. Is it Goober? Jocelyn, is it Goober here with the crayons? You're giving me clues here, Jocelyn. I'm sure Yorick and Sandra are happy to see you on here. Your cat's staring at you, Tracy. That's what they do. Can you rate my joke? I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10, mate. I'll give it an 8 out of 10, Donny. Betsy's saying, do you support a football team? And I support Leeds United or Blackburn Rovers. They're not that good though, Betsy. They're shit, if I'm honest. Blackburn I'm on about. Leeds are much better than Blackburn at the moment. Josh Lynch saying 5:43 a.m. Abe is saying, I'm making some lemon juice right now. Enjoy. Is it with real lemons, Abe's? Betsy saying Leeds United all the way. Tiptoe through the tulips. Tiptoe through the tulips, Donny. I've read it. Paige saying, I had a little turtle. His name is Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank all the water and now I need to borrow soap. And now he's going to bed with the bubble in his throat. That's a nice poem. I had a tiny turtle. His name is Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank all the water. I need to borrow the soap. Now he's going to bed with the bubble in his throat. That's nice. Anyway, thanks for sharing, Paige. Betsy saying Leeds United all the way. That's who I support. Fair enough. Paige says 8. Jocelyn says, go eat McDonald's. Me, bye. Okay. Betsy saying, oh, and I've subscribed. Betsy, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you to anyone that's watching. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. I appreciate you all. Betsy's laughing, saying it's funny. Not a good idea to stream your face. Why? Varum. Why? TSEPE. Why? Abe saying poor timing, Tim. Why? Sorry, why is it not a good idea to stream my face? Why? Poor Tiny Tim, Abe's saying. Donny's saying, Tiptoe Through the Tulips was a song from Tiny Tim. I didn't know that, Donny. Didn't know that. TSEPE saying, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? Nothing's wrong with me. What's wrong with you? I'm okay, thank you. Nothing wrong with me. I'm in a good mood. I'm feeling good. I feel healthy. I feel strong. I feel relaxed. I feel calm. TSEPE, what's wrong with you is the question. What's right with you? What's good with you? Sending some respect out there anyway. Aaron says, hey, you're going out on a date with a 10 out of 10. Things get spicy and they go to the toilet to get ready. Okay. They come out dressed as Batman. Oh dear. Halfway, they start humming the Batman theme tune. How do you react? Oh, mate. So you got a 10 out of 10. That's crazy, isn't it? How do you react? I'm trying to think, mate. I'm trying to think. I think there's a good chance that you're going to run off there, Aaron. There's a good chance you're going to run off, isn't there? It's funny, mate. Anyway, Abe's saying, what is your favourite beverage? I'm going to pin that comment. Replace pin comment. What's your favourite drink, guys? What's your favourite drink? Let me think. I love water, which sounds really boring. Cappuccino, mate. Cappuccino. Yeah, cappuccino. Donnie's saying the song was used in a horror movie Insidious and an episode of The Walking Dead. Was it? Interesting. Everyone's saying, what was the happiest day of your life? Wow, that's a hard one, mate. There's been very happy days in my life. What's the happy days of your life, Abes? Is the question. I'm chucking the question back at you there. Yorick loves mango juice. Mango juice is nice. Mango's lovely as well. Absolutely lovely. Yorick's asking Aaron, is the date female or male that's dressed as Batman? I think I'm going to go for another 10 minutes. I hope I'm doing the right thing as well. There's a band 6 job going. I think I might just apply for it, but I don't want the band. I work as a nurse. I have a lot of responsibilities. It's not an easy job, a scrub nurse. It really isn't. But I'm content. I'm really good at it. I get paid. I'm content enough, let's say. But I do this as well, and I'm hoping this works out. This is going to work out for me. I don't know how far I'm going to go with it, but I'm just going to keep turning up, keep creating content. I'm going to try and adapt what I'm creating as well going forward at some point when it feels right. But I've kind of told the management where I work, saying, look, I've got my own thing going on. I've not told anyone I'm a YouTuber where I work. I've not told anyone. Sander knows, that's it. I didn't want anyone to know. I didn't want anyone to ruin it. And I've told them, though, I've got my own business. This is my business. This is my fucking business, mate. This is my business. This is my business, man. Being a YouTuber is my business. And I love doing it. I love doing it. I'm going to continue to do it. And it's going to work out for me. And I've got a potential opportunity where I work as a band 6. But the downside is it comes at a price, mate. There's more responsibility as well. So I've already got a lot of responsibility, but then you're going to get more responsibility. It's going to take more of my time and energy, and I don't want it to take away from me doing this. So that's why I'm not going for that job. In a nutshell, I don't want that shit. It's more responsibility for not much more money. Anyway, I say male, they have a furious energy about them. You're going to run away then, Aaron, aren't you? You're already saying this will work out, Brad. Showing the strength there, mate. Yeah, this will work out. I think this whole YouTube thing, you've got to really want it though, mate. You've got to put a lot of time and energy into it. There's a lot of ups and downs, man. This will work out. I believe so too. And think about, I always say this, but it's fucking true. Like, jobs can be traps. Jobs are good because you're working for McDonald's, you're working for NHS, doesn't matter where you're working. You've got regular income. You might be lucky and get sick pay. You get some benefits here and there, whatever, but you're working there. There's always work. There's always work. But you only get paid so much. So no matter how good you're a cleaner, you're a nurse, you're a doctor, doesn't matter what you fucking are, you're only going to get paid so much. There's a ceiling. You're in a box. No matter how hard you work. And you get people that are lazy that'll be on the same money as you. Some people that are lazier than you get paid more than you. But you're still in a box and you're stuck in this fucking rigid totalitarian system, and you're in a box and you're not going to earn loads. You're just going to be stuck where you are. But you get stuck in the comfort zone, so you don't fucking grow, you don't do anything. Even if you get a promotion, it's only like £1 extra an hour or very little for more stress, more responsibility, and it's going to take away from your happiness in your life potentially. But if you put the time and energy into your own business, it could be YouTube, it could be anything. I don't fucking know what it is. Could be whatever it is. Create something. If you put your energy into a business, you really want it to work, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be difficult. It's going to take time and energy and resources to even have a chance. And you've got to put the extra hours in. So you work on all day, evening, you've got to put the time into the business. But there's no lid on that. There's no lid on your own business. The sky's the limit. So that's why I fucking do this. Well, and I just love I love helping people. I love talking about psychological things, deep things. I think it's important. Anyway, that's my little spiel there, whatever. Gunsy, hi Gunsy. What's your content about, mate? Hi Gunsy, hope you're still there. Sorry, I was on a rant. Basically, most of the time, not most of the time. Sometimes, like today, all I'm doing is talking. All I'm doing is I'm talking about. Sorry, I'm struggling to get the words out. Gunsy, sorry, mate. I talk about psychology. I talk about narcissism. I talk about toxic people. I talk about fucking making sense of the world, of this life. I talk about, suffering, basically. I talk about being higher vibrational, basically trying to be a stronger, better, well-rounded person, linked to stoicism, etc., etc. Basically self-improvement. I talk about those things a lot. And toxic people too, whatever. But sometimes I just do group chats like this and I just read the comments and I go with the flow. So yeah, that's what my channel's about. I'm just being my best self. That's what I do. So that's what my channel's about. That's what my content's about. But today I'm reading the comments, Gunsy. Nice to meet you though, by the way. My name's Brad. Turtle Time. Hello, Turtle Time. Thys was a Thys local market. When thy have to relieve myself, I steadfast thy way to thy commode. When thou heard a dreadful echo from thy chamber beside thee, it was a ghastly smell, also unpleasant. Well done, Turtle Time. Donny is asking, do you make lots of money on YouTube? Donny, mate, fuck me. Donny, I've been doing this since the 30th of December 2024. This is not woe is me. This is not poor me or any of that bullshit. The reality is I've probably spent over £100. No, 1,000. I spent about £1,000. So I'm minus 1,000, mate. I have, what do I have done it? I have buy me a coffee. I've received £3 on there. That's it, mate. Donny, you're probably thinking, fuck me, that's some shit. Minus 1,000, mate. That's how much I've made. However, I'm going to become monetized at some point in the near future. And that's when I'm going to earn some money. Of course I am. So yeah, Donny, to make it on this, a lot of people don't last 6 months, mate. They don't fucking last 6 months. 90% of YouTubers don't become monetized. They don't. Even more than 90% don't make it because they give up. So it takes a lot of time, a lot of energy, Donny. Some people, they're like that, snap, and they explode really quickly. People like myself, I don't know, I speak genuinely, honestly. I'm not trying to be crazy or anything like that. I'm not trying to be something I'm not. So I'm less likely to get the clickbait because I'm just being myself. So yeah. So far, mate, Donny, I'm in the red, lad. But I don't look at it that way. I love doing it. I've learned a lot myself doing it. Got a lot of skills speaking in front of a camera. I can do it. I've got a lot better at that. I was shit when I started. I've learned about myself throughout it as well. Psychology based as well, Donny. Anyway. Abe's saying you're making a difference with your content, Brad. Thanks, Abe's. Thanks for being on here. You asked really good questions, by the way. Really smart questions. You're showing a lot of intelligence. I really enjoy you coming to your live and talking to you. Thanks, Abe's. The feeling's mutual. That's another thing about doing this as well. It's just, I met some amazing people on here. Amazing, smart people on here. And I've learned from them as well. So thanks back to you. Thanks back to everyone else. Sandy saying, sending love and respect to Abe. You've dried your hair. Legos saying, I want to go bald. Any tips? Shave it all off, Legos. Abe saying, even if you don't end up making as much money as you expected, please don't stop doing it. Really I've really met a lot of kind people here. Thanks, Abes. I'm going to keep doing it because I enjoy doing it. If you just do it just for the money, then maybe you make it, but a lot won't. It's not just for the money. I feel like I've got a responsibility too, Abes, as well. I feel like I've got a responsibility. I think I'm meant to be doing. I'll be sticking at it. I'll be sticking at it. Absolutely. I'll keep going. Thanks, Abes. Thanks. Do you want to become a YouTube grandpa? Hi, grandpa. How are you? And do you want to become a YouTuber? I already am. Am I a big YouTuber? No. Let's be real. Have I made it yet? Not yet. Grandpa, though, I'm gonna do it. I am a YouTuber already. So I'm already that. In my own way, of course. Paige, good night. Oh, get some nice sleep. Thank you for being on here. Thank you for asking. Thank you for sharing your riddle and all the other things you shared. Thank you, Paige. You're a very bright young person. So thank you. Anyway, Sandra says good night, everyone. I need to go to work tomorrow. Paige says good night. I think it's nearly time for me as well, isn't it? To be honest. Sandra says good night to Paige, to Abe, to Ricky, and to Yorick. Paige says good night. Abe says good night. Sandra, sweet dreams. Cool Trains. Hi, Cool Trains. How are you? Yeah, I'll be live at 10 o'clock in the morning on Sunday this week. UK time, that is, by the way. So, yeah, look forward to seeing you again, Abe. Thank you. I'm just going to go quiet for a moment. I just feel like I want to. Goodbye, Abes. Goodbye. I'm having a few more minutes on here, mate. Paul Morrissey. Hi, Paul. Almost there, bro. Hi, Paul. Just keep going. I will. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, I'll just keep going, mate. I'll fucking keep going, mate. Yeah, so I basically turned down an opportunity at the NHS, kind of. I've kind of gone, I want to do this. I'm doing this in my own way. I'll keep going. Thanks, Paul, mate. I appreciate that. I think I'm going to call it a day soon, guys. I'll have 5 more minutes and I'll go. I'm winding down a bit. No worries, Paul. Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Yeah. I'm going quiet for a moment. Abe's saying, because of your channel, I've got a friend from the UK, and that's you, Brad. Oh, thanks, Abe's. Thanks a lot, mate. That's really kind of you to say. Feelings mutual. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Michael Bolton. Hi, Michael. Hello, sir. How are you? My name's Brad. Nice to meet you, by the way. I'm just chilling at the moment, Michael, when anyone else is watching. I'll be a couple more minutes, then I'm going to go, I think. I need to, actually. You're good. Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. I've got work tomorrow, man. You know the drill. Hi, Brene. Welcome back, Brene. I'm sorry, I'm coming towards the end now, Brene. How are you? I hope you're okay. It's okay, no worries. Yeah. Well done, Brad. Thanks, Yorick, man. Well done to you, mate. You're doing amazing. Doing amazing. Very persistent. Lots of perseverance there from you, Yorick. How long do I sleep on average, Abes? I'd say 7 hours, approx. 7.5. You're doing all right. How are you? I'm good, Brené. I'm just a bit tired right now, but I'm in a good headspace at the moment. Very focused. I'm in a good place. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Definitely. I think it's time I went because I think it's ran its course. Thank you for watching. Thanks for anyone that's liked. Thank you for anyone that's subscribed. Yorick saying Izzy and Patricia is trying to find your channel. Oh, thanks, Yorick. Thanks, mate. Yeah, they're your moderators on your channel, Yorick. It says, can they not find it? Good night, Brene. Good night to everyone else. I need to get some sleep, guys. I'm really sorry, but I've had a really nice time with. I've had a nice time spending it on here with you guys. Hope that you're all okay. I hope you have a good night's sleep. I'll be live on Sunday, 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm calling it my 100th live. I'm calling it the 100th live. I'm going to be talking about my time on YouTube, what I've learned, what's been good, what's been bad, what's been challenging. You already said I need to put the link in the bio. Not sure how to do it. I'm not sure. Just get some great sleep, Brene. Thanks, man. Nice one. Don't know. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you on Sunday, 10 o'clock in the morning UK time. Thank you for your time. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Good night and goodbye.